Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, Game of Thrones mod. We are back as Lucas Blackwood, a custom character, the High Lordship of Blackwood. And last time we left off, we just been playing the waiting game, waiting for our claim to go through with our little master laws here. He has a good chance every year. It's about 18.4% chance yearly, which is pretty good. The highest I ever really see it is like 19 point something. So he's up there. I think he's a 19 diplomacy, and he's a gray eminence. So hopefully it'll go through. I'm hoping so much that he gets the high lordship. And I've had like a couple people ask me or bring up the point of why aren't we trying to take the Wolfswood if that's where their house was in the north. The point is because we take the Wolfswood, it'll become under our high lordship since we are a high lord. Now, the Glovers could de jure us in war to take it back, but more than likely it's going to be the north that de jures us because it always happens usually that way where the actual Lord Paramount is the one that's going to try to de jure war you for it, and there's no chance of us beating the whole of the north. And that's even if half the north didn't come in, and with our allies, we have I think like 4 allies, and they all of them have but like 1,000 or so men. He's very depleted for some reason. He usually has over 2,000. And we have Stout, the High Lord of the Barrowlands, which I don't know how he got High Lordship of the Barrowlands. It's kind of weird. Dustin usually has him. I think he might have taken it from him, but yeah, he has usually around 2,000, but it's a little low now. Then we have, I think Hornwood is our biggest one. He's low right now. Like he can have over 2,000 men usually just from having that one lordship. And who else do we have? We have the High Lord of Flint's Finger, which is pretty low right now. So even with those 4 and our 4,500 men, we'd stand no chance. He has a non-aggression on the Veil, but it could easily turn into an alliance, and then that would be even worse. Even though he's right now pretty low, it'll build back up. His lords hate him, I think. Yeah, they fucking hate him. I don't know why. But yeah, another thing I've seen, there's one known plot, and that one known plot is a heroine is trying to kill us with the backing of her brother. Of course, Harris Bracken doesn't like us, and this guy, I guess they brought up the plot to him, but he hasn't, picked one way or the other. We can't pay her off if you look. It's the base reluctance with the 3 negatives. Usually when it's that, there's nothing you can do to make them stop. I don't know why she hates us or wants to kill us. She doesn't even really not like us that much. So she's pregnant, but she's also married to a Tully, a very old Tully, and he's like 5th in line. Yeah. So there's nothing really we could do about that, but we could seduce her. Now, I'm not trying to seduce her in the way of getting a bastard or anything, because we actually have an heir now, and our wife is pregnant for a 2nd time. I'm hoping that this little scar that made her ugly isn't going to pass on to the kid. It shouldn't, but you never know with this game. And 2, they want to kill us, okay? And then we look at our liege lord, Tully. He hates us, we're his rival, and he's paranoid. I have a very, very bad feeling that he's going to try to arrest us. Being we are his castellan too, we're like at court. So I don't know. I don't see Lucas Blackwood being the one to want to run. He is brave, so I think he's going to just dish it out. I could, quit and resign from the council. Yeah, resign from council, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to run. We're brave. But, I think the only thing we could do... Oh, and we have a favor with this heroine that's in that plot. So we're going to go ahead and use that favor now to get him to stop, because he won't do it without it. He doesn't like us too much either for some reason. So we're going to go ahead and use that. It's going to make him drop out of the plot. So the plot wasn't really that high to begin with. But then now, we are going to try to seduce her. And it's probably going to piss off this Tully, but he's nobody. He's so far down the line, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try to seduce her. I think too we will have a feast just to pass time. We do have a little money now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and fire that. Alright. I've given orders for the great feast to be hosted in a river run. Let the preparations begin. Alright, and it's gonna be in river run because we're at Castellan there, we're at court. So, but it's gonna be our vassals. I shall bring my seduction skills to bear on Hannah. And another thing is she's lustful. So, but she's a lunatic, so anything's possible. And she's already pregnant now. Hopefully we can seduce her while she's pregnant. She won't get pregnant. And we're not going to make her a lover. We're just going to leave her. Love her and leave her. Hopefully that'll be enough to get her to stop. I don't know. I can't remember if I've ever seduced somebody out of a plot. I know with that base reluctance 3 negative thing, and there's really nothing you can usually do other than kill them. Aegon still has him under captivity. He tried to imprison somebody while he was in prison, which is funny. It says he attempted, but it looks like he did it. I don't know how you arrest somebody while you're arrested, but we'll go with it. And he keeps revoking all these little Kingsland like city titles from people. I don't know why. I don't know if he's just in a fit of rage. Now we invited a couple people to court. This guy I got as a backup spy master because this guy is infirm and he's not really that good to begin with. I mean, he does have 14 intrigue, but you know he might die here soon, so it's good to have a backup. His heir is terrible, so there's not like he's somebody that can replace him. And we also got another Stewart-like person because of the fact that our treasurer sucks. Hopefully he dies. I can only hope he does. He actually be probably better in spy master than the other guy. He's 1 point higher, but he's not a naive appeaser. He's at least a gruff diplomat, which gives him intrigue. So we're just getting our, some backups in line. All right, the best part of preparing a feast is deciding what food stuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine, and ale, honey for desserts, cheeses, and perhaps a swan or a peacock. So we'll definitely spend lavish on the food. Alright, most of the preparations for the feast have been made not only to send out the invitations. So yeah, there only are direct vassals, it seems. And viewer Brent made a suggestion that I should switch to carousing and pretty much like just keep my allies and our family, pretty in positive opinion of us, which is a good idea. After I'm not able to switch this for 3 years, so we don't need seduction anymore due to the fact we have an heir, and our wife is pregnant again. She'll probably start rolling them out now. Alright, while pondering over the guest list for the feast, I wondered if I should invite my friend Lord Will. He was also Master-at-Arms of the Trident and the Paramount Knight, so it's good to have him on our side. He's a Faith of the 7, but you gotta have friends. Yeah, we'll invite him, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a really bad feeling he's gonna arrest me. I've had it happen so many times when you're underneath someone and they don't like you for one, and they're paranoid. They think everybody's trying to go after them, so it's not good. My brother Theon does his homework and is always on time for his lessons. Nice. So he can get diligent, and he gets a chance. 1 out of 4 chance to get either 1 diplomacy, 1 martial, 1 stewardship, or 1 intrigue, which is great. What is this? Praise him? No, I don't do that. Slothful. Yeah, definitely go for, I don't know, well, who would pick anything other than, he already has diligent, though. I think he just got 1 martial, which if he did, that's good, because he's martial focused. Where is, the Mud Kid? Is he of age yet? No, he's still 11. He's Gary turned 12, and then we'll take him under our wing. Hopefully he's got a decent martial thing that we can make him martial. He does have willful, which I think goes with martial. I'm not sure. I can't look right now anyways. Alright, I made sure to attend a minor event in River Run in hopes of seducing Hannah, but despite his best attempts, she remains unimpressed. It looks like it's going to be a little harder than... I really want to get it done before she ends up having this kid. Everybody was talking about the musicians, and I finally had some time off from the preparations for my feast so I could see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears what people were talking about. The musicians were good, and they were looking for a patron, so we'll definitely hire the singers. Yeah, she's lustful, but lunatic kind of like will cancel that out. Sometimes she's just nuts. Alright, the guests have finally arrived in Blackwood Vale. It's funny, he said he's in River Run, but now it's Blackwood. Anyways, they have been given bread and salt as their guest right. All is now ready, and the cooks have worked day and night preparing the food. Our stocks of black beer have been replenished, and the castle has never looked lovelier. So everybody has come that was invited. I rushed around trying to get everyone to work harder, making sure everything was ready for the feast. I waited impatiently for my friend Lord Will to arrive, but still my best to make sure every guest felt welcome and found their designated place on the high table. Wow, he never showed up. What a dick. Is he out doing something? I guess he's training troops. But it's supposed to be in River Run. The feasting has begun, and endless courses you order impressing the guests. The pinnacle of these is enormous pies surmounted with smaller pies, forming a crown. The crusts of large pies are silvered all around and gilt at the top. Each pie contains a whole roe deer, a gosling, 3 capons, 6 chickens, 10 pigeons, 1 young rabbit, and no doubt to serve as seasoning or stuffing a minced loin of veal, 2 pounds of fat, and 26 hard-boiled eggs covered with saffron and flavored with cloves. Please dig in, my lords. Alright, I made sure the beautiful Siva, whatever it would be, my dinner partner, and during the feast I kept refilling both our glasses of barley beer. My charm and my winning smile made it impossible for her to stay unresponsive. It didn't take long until she looked at me with more than interest in her eyes. No, we're not going to do that. It's our brother's kid. We're all about family. Maester Arnold spoke up and told everyone how great the food at my feast was. I was really glad someone was kind enough to say something nice about the food, given how hard I worked to ensure that the food was the best part of the feast. Thanks a lot, Maester. Alright, a bridge in Halfway has recently been destroyed by a storm, and the people of the town who pay a fee for tolls levied on the bridge request that the Lord in Blackwood Vale discharge the petitioners from their fees until the bridge has been repaired. So we can pay 10 gold and get all this stupid shit. Or, hold on a second. I'm sure we can reach a compromise. This looks better than this one. So why would this one be? Because of my diplomacy skills. It takes down local build time and everything. It ups it. And local tax modifiers. I'd rather pay the 10 gold. Alright. I managed to chance upon Hannah alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late night snack. We talked and laughed for hours, and I could tell the attraction is growing. Hoping I've read her correctly, I leaned in to whisper in her ear. So I guess we'll confess our love. Damn. Hannah backed away from me, blushing, stammering something about being sorry before rushing off. This woman, man. The virtue is strong in this one, so we'll keep trying. I mean, we're not doing it to, any other reason but to get her to stop trying to want to kill us. Alright. We're endeavoring not going to get this guy to stop. Alright. Last of my guests have returned home. Everyone agreed it was the year's greatest feast. So, let's look. Let me check out how long that lasts for. So, it lasts for 5 years. That's for local revolt risk. Is that all it is? Yeah. This one is a messenger station, so we get more supply limit. We have a mild winter right now anyways, so we're a little lax. We're less on the levies than we actually are. I think we're up over 4.5. Attending a festive outing with Hannah. Unfortunately, half the court is also here, and I'm having trouble getting any time alone on my amorous quarry. Leave a note to meet by the stream. Nice. Alright. I didn't have to wait long for Hannah to show up. Please be pregnant still. Alright. Hannah to show up by the nearby stream. We spent hours chatting and laughing. I do believe she is falling for me. I lean in to whisper in her ear. Now, I'm thinking Well, I didn't do it yet. If I confess my love, I probably can make her. Damn! She backed away from me, blushing and stammering. Again! Lord Paramount live in the nobles inherited city of Lannisport. Why is this some no-name dude here? Usually Lannisport always has a Lannister that's in control. I guess that's just the city, though. Yeah, never mind. Wait, yeah, alright, whatever. There's the Mud Kid. Alright, we'll go ahead and, become, yeah, he's got a modifier in Martial. I mean, he's got one more in Intrigue, but I think we'll just make him Martial because we're going to take him under us. We'll go ahead and make him our ward. And then, can we force training? It's not that good, though. Chance he gets all messed up. We'll wait a little bit. He's already a poor fighter, so he might be able to get a little better here. Looks like Theon is 15 now. He's got a big gash on his nose, I guess, from being wounded. Oh, he's arbitrary. Damn it. Oh, well. Hopefully he comes out good in Martial. At least, like, skilled fighter. Once he turns 16, another year. His soon-to-be wife is still 2 years from being married. She's also a poor fighter. Let's see. We have a claim on North March from our pop, but for some reason we can't do it. Not that we would anyways. It's just a little too ambitious. Alright. Conditions are worsening. Oh my god. So we're going from mild winter to normal winter. I think we are losing men more now. Damn it. Yeah, our levies go down due to the winter time. Hold on. Why is he? Yeah, the garrison depletes too, so this to fill back up. I managed a chance upon Hannah alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late night snack. We already read this one, so we'll just try again. I wonder if I just make a lewd suggestion since she's lustful. Sorry, I'm pretty sure about church. Yeah, well, I guess we'll try something new. Of course, you backed away blushing. So I guess the lewd comment doesn't work. I hope she stays pregnant long enough for us to actually get this to go through, because I really want her to stop trying to kill me. I mean, nobody's joined it. Now we got another son. Nice. He didn't turn out ugly, so that's a plus. I'm just making him thrift. No, we'll just go with conscientious. That one's a little safer. I guess we'll name this one after our dad, Alan. There we go. Now we got 2 sons. As soon as we're able to change this, we will. We got till 54. Damn it! Watch. I guarantee you right now she does it. Told you. Fucking knew it. I knew as soon as she didn't have the kid anymore. It's alright though, because I can just, if she does get pregnant, just reject the kid. Now, let me see, can I do it now without making her a lover? Alright, lack of power. It's actually going up, so love her and leave her. Alright, we'll fall in love with her, then we'll try to leave her after we can get her to stop. Damn it, she still won't stop. Alright, so I'm gonna break up with her. Alright, chasing skirts is a dangerous business. Jealous husband and watchful parents, eavesdropping maids, little bastards. By the old gods, it's a wonder I'm still alive. I learned a thing or two about intrigue. So we got Court Tomcat, and gave us 1 intrigue and 5 sex appeal. He's probably he didn't find out, I guess. She's probably gonna get pregnant because it's funny that it didn't pop until. Oh, he imprisoned the Glover. Come on, get this claim. If he pisses him off enough and he rebels, it'd be great. He's a little kid, too, I think. Yeah, 17. He's married to a waterman. Why did he arrest him? I wish I knew. He probably wasn't on the council. I don't know why. See how his vassals like him. They pretty much all like him. If you look at Tully, we're the only one with a negative opinion. Alright. It's looking good so far, him not arresting me, so hopefully it doesn't happen. There's nothing we can really do to keep him from doing it. Man, I hope she doesn't get pregnant. It won't show you until an event pops up saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, here it is." As you arrive, adult, yup. As you arrive at court, you see Lord Mathis fix you with a steely gaze. At first, you think nothing of it, but you soon hear the talk of the court. Everyone knows that Hannah's pregnant, and worse, everyone knows you are the father. She has confessed the entire affair, a treacherous whore. Uh, um, yeah. Lord Lucas has avoided me for some time. What? And the rare occasions we meet have turned from the love-filled evenings I remember to hours of argument and disagreement. It did not come as a shock when, I don't know why it says Lord Lucas, told me he wanted to end our relationship, but it hurt more than I thought it would. Alright. So yeah, she's pregnant. We're not going to acknowledge the kid, though. He hates us now. See, this is where it's going to be bad. He might tell his brother to arrest us if he has like a feast or something. Oh, he's preparing a feast too. Oh no. Alright, he's carousing. So, man. I almost feel like I want to resign, but there's not. What is it? Did not stand down. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you about people conspiring to kill you. Well, we already know about that. Her husband might try to now. But who cares? He's infirm. Damn it. There's nothing I can do to get her to stop this. Lack of power only gave it one, and you have to have one more than you have negative. That's, man, I hope he doesn't arrest me. He's still a carouser, recent carousing. I gotta keep track if he has a feast, because that's when the shit happens. Oh, it looks like Brennan is incapable now. Does he still have Glover? Yeah. If he kills him, his 11-year-old sister takes over. Umbrella. Alright, just here, Sir Walter's doing a superb job. I'm having trouble with a town and a castle in River Run. I shall, of course, send my justice, Sir Walter, to try and increase the relation between them and us, but which should I start with? Probably feudal. Just because they're my main vassals. I mean, we do have a couple, cities. Let me see, we have one. That guy's a castle. Then we have like 3 or 4. But they all pretty much like me. I need to keep these guys happy. So we'll do castle. Can we get him to like us more now? What is he? I forgot. He is the treasurer. We don't really need to spend no money on him. He likes us as much as he's going to. We already gave him a gift. He likes us as much as he's going to right now. Here we go. My news from Winterfell. Trial by combat. Lord Edaron Glover demanded trial by combat from his captor, Lord Paramount Ellert Stark, selecting Dorne as his champion. Dorne forced his opponent, Lord Edmund Reed, to yield, proving Lord Edaron's innocent. Now, this is our ally. So he didn't kill him. He's a treasurer in the north, too. We're still allies, right? Yeah, alright. So, this was his guy. He's nothing special. But neither is... I mean, Reed's a better fighter. Oh, well. I mean, killing him... He's a homosexual now. Does he have a lover? Killing him isn't really going to do anything. It's just going to bring the girl. I mean, it can cause some, you know, some strife in their part of the kingdom, but that's about it. I wonder if we can, like, buy anybody's, like, loyalty or something. I think we could plot. But it isn't going to do anything in the north, because that's not where we're at right now. So a lot of people, in prison. She's in prison by her husband. They don't like him at all, man. Or as a couple, but... Alright, King Aegon II is revoked. Another one, City of King's Landing. He constantly revokes this from people. I don't know why. It comes up every so often. Maegor got Dark Sister. That's funny. Aegon gives him Dark Sister. But he has him locked up. He's like, here, you can have a sword, even though you're in chains and you ain't gonna be able to use it. Lucamore Vance had Dark Sister, and then Aegon took it back. But now I give it to Maegor. I think it went to Maegor after his mom died, Visenya, because she had it. It's weird with Valerian Steel Sword. Sometimes you think one person is going to get it, and then it goes to a totally different person. It's weird. My brother Theon hardly eats anything by fear of turning fat. Yeah, Temperate is good. You know, +2 stewardship, and he gets 1 stewardship on top of that. Definitely don't want him to be gluttonous. Theon's not turning out to be pretty bad. He just needs to get his fighting up. He's been wounded for a while, though. Hopefully, he turns out pretty good. Aegon Targaryen received a... Now he just took it back. I don't understand this game sometimes. He gave it to him and took it back. It's like look, I'll give you a sword and take it back from you just because I'm a dick. This game's so odd with some of the decisions it makes. Let's check our intrigue. Anything we can do right now. We're definitely not converting to the faith. We could probably commission a soul butcher, but I don't really see the point. Not right now, anyways. Because if something happens and we have to move quick on getting this claim, and we need to have money just in case we're gonna need mercenaries. Oh, this guy took over now. I guess his dad died, incapable. He's not too good. I mean, he's alright in intrigue, but how do the people like him? It's kind of even. Alright, Paramount Lyman, the noble, inherited the city of Lannisport. Do we have the Vale under special interest? Yeah. Alright, seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child, a little Corrine. She's strong. Resulted in a child, spitting image. As for the legitimization, I don't know, I mean, if we ask him. Let's see. Would she be, though? Hold on. Acknowledges mine. So I guess it would change to Blackwood. Hannah, the mother, is pleased. Lord Mathis, mother, husband, is displeased. Denounce the child. I wonder if we should denounce her or not. She's strong. And we could probably groom her to be Faith of the Seven. I know her wife's not going to like it. I guess we just ask for legitimization, see what happens. We had a daughter. Alright, yes! Oh, it's only Deepwood, but we're still gonna take it. She's now known as Rivers. She's not really pissed. Unfaithful Letcher, I mean, I guess. Yeah, now she's Blackwood. I guess he said no to the, yeah. Oh, she is legitimate. Oh, my other kids are... I didn't think my other kids would be pissed due to the fact that... Like, I don't know. I guess I thought when you did it, they got pissed. But I guess it doesn't matter either way. I think our wife's going to be pissed, too, so... But we did get the claim, so we need to pay 58 gold, 100 prestige. And it's just for Deepwood, which is fine right now. I mean, we'll take it. And then we just have to wait for the right moment to strike. Alright, Lord Luke is outside. Accept your request. I hereby decree that Queen Rivers henceforth be known as legitimate daughter and full member of House Blackwood. Alright. So now she's with us, which is good. Oh, how do you turn out an incompetent commander? Like, come on. Man, he'd have been good if he'd have gotten, like, skilled. He'd probably have been better than Andrew, but that didn't happen. Or whatever. Alright, let's check out our daughter real quick. Make sure they can't marry anyone. Alright. She should get a claim, maybe. Oh no, it's Haraway, not Tully. I wasn't thinking. Who's her? Her dad is the Lord of Haraway. Who knows? Alright. Kareem Blackwood. So now she's legitimized. So she's actually in line. She'll be third in line, which ain't a big deal. At least if she's legitimized, it's okay. Now we gotta change her focus thing to, oh, why can't we change the to heritage or faith. Maybe we can in a little bit. Usually you can before they're 10. And she's with us. I guess we'll see what happens. Now, can I go to war? I can't just go to war against him. So he's going to have to break away. We can't even do it him. We have to go against Aegon. Must be our liege or vassal of our liege. I don't understand this shit. We had the claim on Deepwood. Like, are we not even going to be able to do it? Must be our liege or vassal of our liege. We can't go against the north. And we can't go against Aegon. Not that we would, but... yeah, it's so weird. I don't understand. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Alright, we can pick a new ambition. I guess we... oh, our wife is pissed. Let's take care of that. I don't want my kids being pissed either. Well, he's young. It doesn't matter right now. I don't know why we can't change her, see, like, his you can change. Age is less than 10. That's all it has to be. I don't know if it's, like, between 6 and 10. I mean, she's under us now. And even after you pick it, you can change the religion and culture thing anytime before 10. So, I don't know. I have to look into it. But I guess, I'm kind of mad. If I can't eventually get this... unless they gotta come into a mega war thing where they break away. I don't know. Or he revolts against his liege. Right now it's been relatively peaceful, so... 5 children. Definitely not trying to tame a dragon. He's definitely not going to give us a title, probably. So I guess, let me see. Become regent. Paragon of virtue. I guess let's go for 5 kids. Alright, so we're going to end it here probably, just so I can look in to see what my next move is going to be. Like I said, it's been relatively peaceful, so there hasn't been any real chances for anything to happen. Hopefully that'll change. I mean, Aegon, for the most part, is a pretty good king. Lord Paramount, Elder to the North revoked Castle of Gatehouse Tower from Brandon Colwyn. Oh, I did that. Well, whatever. His heir is Osric. He's not bad. Let me see. Is there anybody we can get like a betrothal through like the north? I didn't mean to do it that way. Does he have any daughters? He's not even married. Is she pregnant? No. It would be good to get one with the Starks, but I don't know, it might not be. Because if we can get him down like really low, we'd be able to take him on for Deepwood if something happens and a war breaks out. I might go ahead a little until then, just so not watching a bunch of shit. Like there's nothing going on. Even the West is done warring. So it seems like relatively peaceful times right now, which is kind of boring, but hey, it happens. So I'll end it here. And I will catch you in the next one. Please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, later.